the business was in a regenerative phase for family reasons. The property itself was firing. It was, I was so pleased with the soil health and the pasture diversity, and things were going very, very well. And I was just in this property restructure phase, and when the fire hit, it sort of added another whole layer. So we suddenly had to we had to sort out what we're doing with the cattle. So production went down. We had to sort out. We lost a lot of pasture, and we still have a lot of pasture recovery to go. So that was another major change, the surviving fire. The drought was the third level for me personally, or for Dunedoo. And what a lot of people don't realise is that we were very dry when the fire hit. So our drought has been going for about 2 years. We had a great spring a couple of years ago from now, heaps of feed, which was fantastic, and that was an important recovery phase. It was really important because having dry matter on top of the soil is paramount, and we thought, fantastic, this is great. And then the fire took it all away, and it burnt the soil microbes and burnt the seeds. We had a fair body of feed, so we had a hotter fire than most because we do stock lightly. So it came back to sort of haunt us a bit more than most people. With the recovery, what people don't always realise is the various levels of recovery. And when people drive past a farm, they might see the green, but what they don't see is the depleted feed reserves. So the silos, the hay sheds, the silage bunkers, they're empty. People haven't had a crop for 2 years. They haven't had a chance to fill them. So no one is in a good position really in terms of feed, but you can't tell that as you drive past a farm. Another level is the finance. So you can't tell people's bank accounts as you drive past, but there's a lot of people hurting. And another level is the human, the personal stuff. So there are neighbours that are feuding, family members that are feuding, people that haven't had holidays and a break from the farm. So there's a lot of that stuff as well. So recovery is on a whole stack of different levels, and I think this is what we need to sort of be communicating to the government. When you're here and you're by yourself and you're working, and you sort of think you're here and no one really is thinking of you. So when you come in for lunch, you open a can of baked beans or you get something off the table, you're reminded that you do have a very important job producing food for a lot of people, and it's appreciated, and they have shown their appreciation, and that is not to be underestimated as well. With the continued dry, there's very little time spare to work on your capital stuff, which is recovering from the fire with your fences and sheds and those other sorts of things. So that has been really difficult. So when I heard about the QANTAS team, I thought, here's an opportunity. We've got 3 people working in the yards today. This is the second day at the yards, and they are producing some great stuff. I'm intrigued at their capacity. This is a very foreign environment for them, but problem solving in a foreign environment, I guess this is what they do in their profession, but they've been able to extrapolate that to farming life, and I'm astounded and extremely pleased that they're doing it on my farm. The other project is the other 3 team in the team are up at the cottage. About a decade ago or so, I built a cottage for the purpose of creating an environment for people to want to come to Dunedoo. So that includes family and friends, but it also includes people who want to learn about food, stockists and their families, and the general public who want to learn more about how I do what I do and why I do what I do. Our mighty Leadville Hall is having its 84th birthday this year. We got them to do some jobs down there for the first couple of days. painting and cleaning up, and we've been fortunate enough to get some serious funding for the hall, which is going to be, we'll start those works early next year. So this is an opportunity to get some preliminary stuff done, which has been very, very useful. But it's not just bricks and mortar. It helps join the town people with the people from farms, because it's a common meeting ground. It's just a place for people to have parties and celebrations, and yeah, it's very hard to fully understand the importance that the role of that hall plays, particularly in times of distress, being the Surviving Fire and the 2-year drought. In the long term, the message is really simple. Put food back as a priority in your life.